Hi folks. Well, the good captain of Sea Ship, Captain Kangaroo, he's currently in Germany awaiting the outcome of an extradition request from Costa Rica to the German authorities. It's for something the good captain did in Central America approximately 10 years ago. So what does the good captain do? Now remember, this is between Costa Rica, Germany, and him. He injects the Japanese into this. Yeah! If something goes wrong anywhere, why, it's always those evil Japanese. They're responsible for whatever goes wrong, especially with Sea Shepherd, no matter where they are. He's saying that the reason why the Costa Ricans filed that extradition request was because of probably something dubious that happened in December of last year. You see, the Costa Rican president, President Laura Chinchilla, she went to Japan. That's what she did, kids. She went to Japan, Tokyo, and she met with the Emperor of Japan, Akihito. And during this meeting, so says the captain, why, they discussed me, Captain Kangaroo, because I'm important. And when any world leaders get together, naturally they're talking about me. To which I have to say, really? Are we that self-absorbed? I am. Are we that self-inflated? There's me again, kids. Anyway, he thinks the topic was about him when those two heads of state met. Because here's what he continues to say, and I have a link to the article in the description. It's rather curious that within 6 months of their meeting, the Japanese all of a sudden gave Costa Rica $9 million to help with their national parks. And that there screams of complicity, so says he. Never mind the fact that the Japanese are rather benevolent and generous with their foreign aid. Never mind the fact that perhaps the Costa Rican president made that request when she was in Tokyo. So he's thinking that the Japanese said to her, we give you $9 million, you file extradition for Watson. That's what he's thinking. Could it be? Now listen to me. Any reasonable person knows that man's name did not come up in the conversation between the emperor and the president. I'm thinking that perhaps this may have happened. That the Costa Ricans, in appreciation, without the Japanese prodding them, filed this extradition request. That may not be true also. It's rather curious as to why they filed it 10 years after the incident, but that's for another story. But here's what's interesting. When he blames the Japanese, as well as his Peter Helmethead cabin boy, when they do that purely to resurrect the hate within his minions towards the Japanese and Japan, the hate and the racism, so he gets more money. Now the captain said, as well as cabin boy, that if he goes to a Costa Rican jail, his life will be in jeopardy. And you know something, folks? It pains me to say this. I have to agree with him. I do believe that, God forbid, he does go to a Costa Rican jail, his life can be in peril. And for that reason, and that reason only, I hope, and I do pray, that he does not get extradited to Costa Rica. Now I know that sounds odd coming from me, but I do not wish him any physical harm, or any of his minions, or those trust fund babies that drink the Kool-Aid with him. No, I don't wish them any harm. But he does deserve to go to jail in Japan. Probably, if not Japan, maybe the Faroe Islands. That's where this gentleman, this captain, this huckster needs to be incarcerated. Tokyo, the Faroe Islands. But please, not Costa Rica. Alright folks, boy, that was so difficult for me to say all that. Let me take my pulse. Oh, okay. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See you.